Okay, this video is going to be on the LED tactical lanterns. We've all seen the commercials on TV, Bell and Howell, and we've all seen the cheap Chinese knockoffs in the store. So let's get a look at something like this. Now, is something like this really 100% needed in your field gear? Well, I'm going to point out to you right now, all it is white light. There's nothing on here to shade this or change it to red or green spectrum, something that will cut down on its visibility from a long distance away. As you see here, it's got a pretty good amount of light it puts out. I wouldn't want to try doing surgery from this, but I could easily write something up. I could easily read a book. So let's get a little look at this thing. Close this up. Now, I could not find the actual name of the manufacturer for this model. I did find it on Wayfair, one similar to this, so I got some information on it. This one, as you see, is from the Red Cross. It was a free gift for reaching a certain amount of blood donations. When I looked on Wayfair, it said this thing is actually worth $34 brand new. Now, this little thing takes three AA batteries on the bottom, and the lid here is not gasketed, so I would not set this into the water because you run the risk of shorting out the batteries. I would not use this out in the rain because you run the risk of water coming down through there, through the threads, shorting out the batteries. Now, these things do not turn on until you get to a certain point. If you can see down in there, there's LED lights, and when I did a lookup on this, it said there's like 30 individual LED bulbs inside this one. The life expectancy of the bulbs is estimated to be 50,000 hours of use. The ones made by Bell and Howell, which cost more, they're supposed to have bulbs that last up to 100,000 hours of use. Things to consider. Now, this type of thing is something that you're only going to want to use inside some type of shelter where you block out all the light that emits from inside there. So you want total blackout conditions, because white light can be seen from a very, very long distance away, even with the naked eye. If you use a night vision scope or goggle, you can see it from even farther away, if not twice the distance. It'll look like a flare literally burning off in the distance, telling you that, hey, something or someone is over there. Now, do I recommend something like this? Why not? Okay, something like this could be useful inside a bunker where you don't want to use candles because it burns up oxygen. Something like this would probably work. How long the light will stay at a decent level will depend on the quality of the batteries that you use and how many you have on hand. It does have, all of them seem to have double handles on top so that you can hang it from a hook, from a nail, tie it from a piece of rope, whatever. You can use this inside a tent. You know, obviously, if it's a survival situation or a resistance situation, I would say limit the amount of light that comes out. You can limit or somewhat control the intensity of the light by controlling how much of it you have showing. Now, if someone's watching this video, recommendations that I have for these types of lanterns. Most of the ones I have seen are hard plastic like this. I don't know how well that will survive an impact, either a fall or something hitting it. So this is probably not something you're going to want to put inside your rucksack and then throw your rucksack around. This is probably something you'd want to put inside a box or an ammo can, pack some other stuff around it, and then you carry that around. So I would recommend, and I really want someone to make one of these out of aluminum or some other lighter metal that is not flammable and is not ferrous, so it won't rust, and it will cut down on possible damage. Another thing I want to really see happen with these types of lanterns is a solar panel installed up here on top that is connected to the batteries underneath, and you can put rechargeable batteries inside, and then during the daytime you can pull this out, set it out in the sun, let the solar panels on top recharge the batteries. So you're probably going to want the little switch or something on here that you can flip back and forth from recharge to light, something along those lines. Potentially, I would like to see maybe some little LED diode on here on the side that would show you the estimated life left on the batteries, or what their charge level are when they're being recharged. Another potential thing I would like to see is maybe on the back of them have a little port for, say, a 9-volt adapter, something that you could plug into a vehicle to recharge rechargeable batteries underneath, or you could put the adapter on it and run it on a light socket or power outlet to recharge the rechargeable batteries. I still believe that the batteries underneath should be able to be changed out. We still should have that option of being able to unscrew the bottom when one of the rechargeable batteries is going bad, remove it and replace it easily. I think the bottom cover here should be gasketed. Looking at it here too, the guts of this thing is held in by just 4 screws, and there's no gasket on that either. So water can get in through here up into the electronics easily too, potentially shorting it out. So I would like to see someone improve this type of thing with those features. A metal case, good quality LED bulbs inside with 100,000 hour life, solar rechargeable panel on top, changeable rechargeable batteries underneath, and also the option that if you wanted to, you could just run them off regular AA's. Potentially a port on the back that you could run a couple different types of chargers on to recharge your batteries. A little switch on here so that you can flip it between charge and light, so that you can control which direction the power's going, basically. And it would be really awesome if you had a small little display on there that would tell us the battery's level during charging and during use. Something simple like we used to see. The red, yellow, and green. Green, you're fully charged. Yellow, you're starting to get down. You're about 1/3 to 2/3. When you get down below 1/3 charge left on the batteries, it's getting in the red. Something simple, easy to understand. Now, for all my engineer brothers in the Patriot and Militia movements, always remember, SA